Guys, until now we have formed glucose 6 phosphate in this process of gluconeogenesis. Now let's move towards the very final part of this process. This is the process in which the dephosphorylation of glucose 6 phosphate will take place. आप याद रखिए, जैसा कि हम बार बार कहते आए हैं आपको, कि बहुत हद तक ग्लूकोनेोजेनेसिस का प्रोसेस ग्लाइकोलिसिस का रिवर्स है। तो अब आप देखें कि ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेट बन गया, तो इससे हम ग्लूकोज बनाएंगे, जो कि होना तो ये चाहिए कि सिंपल रिवर्स हो, बट इट वॉन्ट बी रिवर्स बिकॉज इट्स नॉट अ रिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस, इट इज़ एन इरिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस। तो इस वास्ते you will take the help of certain enzymes and energy to accomplish this task, that is the formation of glucose from glucose 6 phosphate. The process of formation of glucose from glucose 6 phosphates specifically takes place in liver and kidneys, because these are the two major organs where the process of gluconeogenesis takes place. There are two enzymes which are involved in this process. One is the phosphate translocase and the other is glucose 6 phosphate phosphatase. As their name shows, the translocase will be involved in the transportation of glucose 6 phosphate across the mitochondrial membrane, across not mitochondrial membrane, across the endoplasmic reticulum membrane, while the phosphatase removes the phosphate from glucose 6 moiety and you get glucose. Once you get the glucose, then glucose transporters, that is GLUTs, move glucose into the from the cytosol into the blood. So as we have been talking again and again, that though gluconeogenesis is very much like, glycolysis, you just reverse the glycolysis and you will have gluconeogenesis, but this is not entirely the reversal of glycolysis. कुछ स्टेप्स ऐसे हैं ग्लूकोनेोजेनेसिस के भी जिसमें कि आपको अपने तौर पर नेचर को कुछ एंजाइम्स डिवाइस करने पड़े जो कि ग्लाइकोलिसिस में इन्वॉल्व नहीं होते, उसमें यूज़ नहीं होते। मिसाल के तौर पर 7 रिएक्शंस ऐसे हैं जो कि रिवर्सिबल हैं, ठीक है, वो वही हैं जो ग्लाइकोलिसिस में होते हैं, लेकिन 3 रिएक्शंस ऐसे हैं जो कि इरिवर्सिबल हैं, and then for those processes to occur, the nature have to circumvent certain processes. It has to devise alternative ways, and those alternative ways are brought about through the agency of certain enzymes. For instance, they are glucose 6 phosphatase, fructose 1,6 biphosphatase, and pyruvate carboxylase and phosphoenol pyruvate carboxykinase. मिसाल के तौर पर अगर हम इस फिगर को देखें तो सबसे पहले तो ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेटेस चेंज करता है ग्लूकोज 6 फॉस्फेट को ग्लूकोज में. This is the first circumvention. Then comes when the fructose 1,6 biphosphatase dephosphorylate this compound, that is fructose 1,6 biphosphate, and change it into fructose 6 phosphate. And thirdly, when pyruvate carboxylase convert pyruvate into phosphoenol pyruvate via the formation of oxaloacetate. So the enzymes pyruvate carboxylase and phosphoenol pyruvate carboxykinase are involved in this process. So, these are the circumventions which are devised for the gluconeogenesis process to really occur. And as the law of thermodynamics, you must have heard, you must have learned until now that any reaction, if it is to occur in living systems, the equilibria of the reaction should push the reaction towards the forward direction. So, the equilibria of this reaction make it possible that the gluconeogenesis process takes place. That is, this glucose synthesis takes place. The stoichiometry of this process is very energy demanding. It is a highly energy demanding process, the gluconeogenesis. It requires 6 high energy phosphate compounds and the 2 NADH. So, altogether there are 8 high energy moieties which are involved in the process of gluconeogenesis, which shows you not only that it is a very energy demanding process, also shows you the importance of glucose for our body, that no matter you have to invest so much energy, but glucose is so important that you, at any cost of energy, you require glucose. You require it for the proper homeostasis of the body, for very existence of the living systems.